are finally at the beach. I don't even know if you can hear me because I'm vlogging off my phone. I left my camera at the house, but it's been a whirlwind. We didn't get in until like 3 a.m. this morning, and then we had to do a room change because our room wasn't really nice, but we've had a really nice morning. Everyone's so friendly. The food's really good. And now we're outside at the beach. We're at like the Excellence Club, so we have like a roped off portion of the beach. So it's like a private beach. It's nice and calm. It's spaced out. And we have this little cabana that's really cute. But Kendall's right there.
Hello.
My braids are flying every which way. But I might go and check out this ocean because it looks so pretty. So, welcome to Dominican Republic. That's where we are, Punta Cana. So it's nice. Woo! It's cold. LOL. So we had to switch rooms because this was like tarnished and it just wasn't as clean. So let me give you a proper little hotel villa room tour. So when you go out, that's like outside. Here's our room. And then just some like storage and stuff. Oh, that's for housekeeping, like room keeping. If you decide to get something, you just leave it right there so they can grab it. And some robes and stuff. And then to your left we have a walk-in shower with a rain drain, and like Kendall said, this wasn't as clean at first, but they scrubbed the hell out of it. And you can also see like someone came and scrubbed and it actually smells like clean. So we're very happy. And this is the bathroom. Hello. I didn't get much color on me, but it felt really good to just like sack in the sand. It did feel really good.
Oh,
I was just like
gosh.
laying there like,
this place
is
heaven.
Yeah, I'm really happy. Look, even the toiletries look better, Kendall.
Yeah, everything's clean.
Okay, hold on. Let's check the bathroom. Bathroom looks
There's
clean.
just somebody that didn't even flush.
It's just chocolate stains everywhere.
This
And
is
then
great.
you come this way, and so we have like unlimited alcohol and waters and Keurig. And then down here we also have like, I guess,
Oh, that's not a Keurig. That's a
Nespresso. Nespresso. Some more Oreos and waters. I think I might. Ooh, that water hot. Maybe not. I'll drink some room temperature water. I think you can
want some vodka or
No.
Black Label? Anyone?
No,
Black
thank you.
Label? Anejo? I don't know.
What about Bombay?
Bombay Sapphire? I was gonna leave that for last.
Okay.
But
Cute little
not to
flower.
mention-
Wait, hold on. Then you show this way. And we have a tub inside, which we did have in the last one, but it wasn't clean. This one, it looks cleaner. So, yeah. It just smells clean in here too, which I'm excited about. They had a full-length mirror. Then they also did this, because I guess because they messed up. So, we have this. Look, they even sanitized this. This wasn't even in the last room. Much better, much better.
10 out of 10.
If you're not satisfied, make sure you always speak up. Well, not complain, but
Don't
yes.
complain. We just,
You just have to
told
speak up.
them that we didn't think it was clean.
Yeah, it wasn't clean. And then this is our view. So we have these big old palm leaves. But this is like the private pool because we're a part of
You can
the.
get a better view.
Okay, because we're a part of the Excellence Club. So like this is the private pool, and then the private area. So it's really nice. There's a little tour. and some people stuff down there. That's nice. I can't swim in chlorine pool, so I won't be able to hang out down there, but I might watch Kendall. You have to like grip it.
I didn't forget about that.
Touching my braids because I'm nervous. I tried to film this a few times, but hello, we just now got back in. Today was such a fun day. Earlier we went to the spa. We did this hydrotherapy thing, so you do a body scrub, and then you go to a sauna, and then you go to a warm pool with like bubbles and stuff. Then you go to an ice bath, and then a warm like jacuzzi. I didn't like it. We did it in our honeymoon. Didn't really care for it then. Don't really care for it now. But we did it because we went to a couples massage. It was so good. They worked out all of the knots from I feel like they worked out both of me and Kendall's knots from working from home and working in the office and stuff. I just feel like all of my back knots were just popped out. So that was a lot of fun. And then Kendall went swimming, and I just hung out and watched some Sims, because werewolves, a lot of the Sims people got early access today for the werewolves pack. So I was watching some of that and just hanging out. We went to dinner, which was a lot of fun. We made friends with this guy named Juan Carlos, we met him on our first official day at one of the restaurants here, and then we just kind of clicked. So he was working tonight at this Excellence Club exclusive restaurant. So he was like, I got a special table for you. So me and Kendall went, and he had a heart and a napkin. We had some bubbly, and then we had really good food, great service, and we're gonna go see him tomorrow as well. Just making friends with the people here. And then after that, we got some ice cream, and then we hung out at this big old lounge area. It is so nice. So they had a jazz band and a live singer playing on one end. Then once they were kind of wrapping it up, then they had a carnival, not carnival, they have a carnival show I think tomorrow, but today was disco. So it was 70s and 80s, and they did such a great job. So we watched them and had some drinks. It was so packed too, but it was a lot of fun. And then after that, they did a dance party. I guess tonight they're doing a disco dance party and karaoke. So we were it's time to go upstairs, because we were still hungry from after dinner. So we just ordered some room service. We got a margarita pizza, but I'm about to do my skincare. Same old skincare. I got my reusable cotton rounds and the Garnier micellar water. I really hope the room service people don't come in, because you can probably see them from that side. So if I stopped abruptly, that is why. But we had so much fun today. Kendall? So much fun. it was a lot of fun today. We didn't get to be on the beach too much, and I honestly don't know if we're going to be able to get on the beach too much tomorrow because it is supposed to rain. So hopefully we can play it smooth and beat some of the rain so we can at least like sit out for a while. But we did go around and explore the campus. It is so big, this resort. We didn't think it was that big. We were just like, let's just walk around since we had some time to kill before our massages. And so we walked around. They had like parrots everywhere and toucans and birds and seagulls. And it was just a bunch of different like wildlife and lizards. We kind of like lizards. So we got to see all that. And then while we were waiting, they have like this excellent cocktail bar downstairs when you first like walk in, and it's like their main like martini bar. And we met a couple from Cornwall, England. So we got to just like hang out with them. They're a little older than us. Well, they're a lot older than us. They're like in their 50s, but they have kids around our age. So we were just kind of hanging out with them. But yeah, it was a good day. I'm just gonna take off the rest of my makeup. It's supposed to be a rainy little day. I don't know what our plans are, but the plan is to have no plan and just go with the flow. I did have my edges slick, but we were sitting like outside. Everything is like open outside. That my edges, they've gotten curly. So I'm gonna put my hair in a bun, put my headscarf on, put my pajamas on. I'm gonna wind down because it's like 10:30, I think, so that's winding down. But also last night, before I like wrap it up, last night I got sick. I think it's from, usually I don't eat that much at home. Like I eat breakfast and then I might have like a tiny lunch and then we usually cook dinner. But yesterday I was just trying everything. I was trying so much stuff, and I had a lot of different drinks that I usually don't like drink, like lots of different type of martinis and stuff like that. And I think just a combination of all of it, it didn't sit well with me. So I had to take 2 Peptos because it felt like I was getting food poison. So I wanted to kind of nip it in the bud. So last night, that's what I was doing. In extremely bad stomach pain, but I woke up refreshed. I think I also might have just been tired from like almost being up for 24 hours and not drinking enough water because we were just like traveling for 24 hours basically. So I got some good rest last night, and we're in our new room, so it just made for a really good night of like resting, and I felt so much better today. But anywho, I'm gonna wash my face. I'll see you in the morning. Hopefully find something fun to do while it's a rainy day, but having a lot of fun here so far. It definitely has exceeded my expectations, which is always good.
Breathtaking.
You're so
My
tan.
breath is taken away.
We're
We're having some more Prosecco. They just don't have enough of this here, so we're trying to see if we can finish off their last reserves. But,
what's this place called?
we're at Oregano.
Oregano, and this is what it looks like. It's an Italian restaurant. So underneath the gazebo,
By the main pool, that like they have like the DJ and the party and the beach pool volleyball and all that over there. And then after this, we're gonna
Go back to the beach.
put our suits on and hit the beach again.
Oh, that is cute. Wait, show me the one before you post it. Kendall's the one who posts on social media. I just do YouTube. That's cute. Yeah, that's cute. But we're out here at the beach. We've been here maybe like an hour or 2 hours. What do you think, Ken?
About an hour.
About an hour. We woke up, went to breakfast again. I didn't find anything that I could like eat or that I kind of liked. So since I know they have rice and beans for lunch, I'm going to go to the same place we went to for breakfast and get some lunch. And then we have our massages. We have massages at 1, so we have to be there 10 minutes early. So this is our second round of massages. And they put like our name really cute on the floor, so I'm gonna sneak my phone in just to like show that in my robe and stuff. But it's very relaxing. Kendall actually got in the water, but I decided not to get in the water because I don't want to be all sticky and stuff before I go to the massage. But I do have sunscreen and stuff like that on. But it's been a really relaxing day, very chill. Last night was a lot of fun. We met another older couple, had a drink with them, and then there was a silent disco. There was a band, like a dance thing going on, and a fire show. So it was a lot of fun last night. But we slept like a rock. I woke up at like 6:30, so that's like 5:30 back home. And I was just watching animal videos, and then Kendall did a workout and stuff, so it's been fun. Do you want to say anything?
Anyways,
yeah, we're gonna go get some food, quick lunch, and he's gonna rinse off.
I'm excited about the
massage.
We got some volcanic stones about to be on our beds.
I didn't know that was the one you chose.
I think it is.
Oh, nice.
So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably eat again, drink some more.
And then come out to the ocean. I'm gonna actually get in this time. So yeah, we have one full day, and then tomorrow, and then we go home Sunday. But I want to say hello. It's so pretty outside, very chill and nice. I guess I can show you a little bit of the outside too. go out the window. This is a part of the Excellence Club. So really pretty. And then they just brought out this bread. We got some wine and water, and we just ordered some food as well. So we're gonna do a bit of a taste test to see. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, maybe I can use my purse as a study? That's probably the best bet. Yeah, that's actually a good angle. My folks can't act right. They're just complaining here the whole time. So I got like this tomato pesto dish on the vegetarian menu, mushroom soup on the vegetarian menu, and then a little burger. And Kendall got
Chicken burger,
buffalo chicken burger, mushroom soup.
and this provolone cheese, onion, bell pepper, and let's see.
The yellow one tastes like curry paste.
I like this spicy.
I like the green one. So excited. Got my new Free People dress on. I'm wearing Free People dresses this whole time. The only thing that we did today was go to the beach. We've been at the beach since
Like 11? 10:30?
it's probably 10:30. So from 10:30 till about 1:50, then we got a quick bite to eat. Came back to the beach, and we were in the ocean and swimming, hitting the waves. It was a lot of fun. I went further out today, and that was a lot of fun. And then we came back at like 4, almost 5. It was 5. We got ready. Now it's 6, so we're at dinner now. Thank you.
It looks good. I wanna knock this over. Oh man.
Hello, back to the old stomping ground at work. It's been a busy morning. We've had meetings back to back to back, and it's 11:30 right now. But you guys, the travel to Punta Cana and the travel coming back home was the hottest mess. So I didn't get to touch on it too much because I just really wanted to enjoy the trip. I tried to block all that out of my memory. But legit, we didn't get home till like 10 something, and we were supposed to be home at like 5. So the whole thing, like the flight drama, we go from Memphis to Charlotte because our Memphis to Miami plane was just canceled. No reason why, it was just canceled. So we were like, it's like a few hours before we have to go on the flight. We need to figure out like if we can get booked on another flight. And luckily we finally talked to someone that was really good on the customer service side of American Airlines. They got us put on a Charlotte flight. So when we got there to Charlotte, we got in the air for like an hour, and they were like, oh, the radar failed. So we had to go back. So on our way to Punta Cana, we had to come back to Charlotte, and that was just the hottest mess because I don't understand how you can pass inspection if the radar was obviously not working. So that was a whole ordeal. And there was a big old plane full of like newlyweds and couples and like people just going like on vacation. So a lot of people were heated because you basically missed the first day on these resorts and they're non-refundable. So with that, they were like, oh, well, it won't take but like 30 minutes. We got another aircraft ready, and then we'll just switch it and see if maintenance can fix this one. So we're like, okay, it's gonna be like 30 minutes, no big deal. 3 o'clock turns to 4, which turns to 6, which turns to 8, which turns to us calling customer service and being like, okay, so can we get put on like a standby flight for tomorrow? Because it was looking like flights were just being canceled. So like they would just keep delaying them and then cancel them when it was like the absolutely last minute. And we were like, okay, we want us to like get there and have a full day and enjoy it. And so we had pilots go on the plane saying that like, oh, the bathroom door in first class was broken. That was actually something. It was broken. They were like, they got on the plane saying that they can drive it. They did all of the, they can fly it. They did all the paperwork and everything like that. And so everyone was so hopeful. And they were like, the bathroom door is closed, so I'm not gonna fly the plane. And we had flight attendants that would get on, be on there for like 30 minutes and then like not fly. So it was the worst way to handle this situation, because they would tell us one thing and do another, and then also they would give us a time and it wasn't even like a reason why, and then they would just like delay it even further without giving us an update, which I feel like you should at least update people rather than like having us look at these big airline screens and just seeing them delayed. So it was just the hottest mess of the way they dealt with the whole situation, just keeping passengers informed about what was going on or just giving us some type of insight. So finally at like 10 o'clock, a pilot came to the gate and he was like, I can't fly this plane. And we were like, okay, well, flight's gonna get canceled. He's like, I can fly the plane next door. And so we all moved to the other gate and we finally got to board. So we didn't get to Punta Cana until like, the flight was maybe 2 or 3 hours. No, I think it was like 3:45. So we got there at like 1 something, leaving at 10 something. So we got there at 1 something, and then we had to go through customs, wait for our bags, and luckily it was dead because no flights really go out at that time. So it was dead, so it was just our flight. And then we had to take like a shuttle from the airport to our resort, which takes like an hour, and then it was raining on top of that. And so we finally got to the resort at like 2:30, turning 3. You would think that that was the end of it. It was not. We got to the resort and then we checked in and everything is dead at the resort because it's like 3 a.m. Everybody's asleep. And so we check in with the night crew, which were, I don't know, they weren't giving the good vibes. They were like over it, which I would be over it too, working a night shift, but they were really over it. And they took our bags up to the room, and the room was not clean. I know that wasn't like the Excellence Resort's fault. It might have just been a night shift, just having an off night, but my type of anxiety is like germ centered, and so like I could not sleep. I stayed up to like 5 a.m. because I was like, I cannot go to sleep because I know this room is not clean. And so when we woke up, we went right downstairs, and luckily the people downstairs, the morning shift was so nice. So we went down there, we met a guy, his name is Luis, and he helped us. He got our bags, we got the bell people to get our bags, and then we got into a new room that was spotless. It was so nice and so clean. It had a really great view as well of like the pool, the Excellence pool. And so that was all good. Coming back home yesterday was also a mess. So we go from Punta Cana to Charlotte. I just think the Charlotte hub is just a hot mess, if I'm being honest. So we have like an hour window, and our plane gets there early, so we're like, oh, we can make the flight from Charlotte to Memphis, no big deal. The international flights were on the taxi for too long, so we were delayed. We get to like go through customs again and resubmit our bags and stuff for the flight coming back home, because you have to pick up your bag. So you have to pick up the international bag, take it back through check-in, then you have to go through security, no matter if you've been on an international flight or you have a connecting flight, which made us feel a certain type of way because we've done quite a bit of like international flights together and separate. So like the way it was just handled at the airport was like not passenger friendly if they have connecting flights, And even with people with disabilities, like there were people with disabilities that had to wait in the same line, and there wasn't like an option for them to go somewhere else. So I think it was just handled all the way wrong. So since the flight was delayed coming in, we had to wait for our bags, which took 30 minutes to unload, which is typical because they have to unload the bags, put them in, and then like transfer them to the gates where you pick them up. So like you can't fault them for that because it just takes time. That's just patience. But it kept going. So we got the bags finally, ran to go get them checked in, and then we had to go through customs, which was easy. Customs was so easy. Then we had to go through security, which took a very long time, but the TSA people, so nice, so friendly. They were not about the BS, but they were really, really nice and friendly. And so we were like, we're not going to make the flight because the gate closes 15 minutes beforehand. It's like 10 minutes before the flight. So we knew we wouldn't make it, but they automatically rebooked us for the 8 o'clock flight. And so we did all that, spent like a few hours in the airport, which was nice because we got to like kind of pace things out. We got to eat, which was important because we wouldn't have eaten because things were closed here in town at like 10 on a Sunday. So yeah, so we got home finally, but then our bags didn't make it. They just came. I was on my meeting because I'm leading a few projects and we're doing like an all team meeting and planning and making sure like everyone, basically a race seat but at a core level. So I was doing that and Kendall came back. He was like, because they called and they said, hey, or they emailed him something like that. They were like, hey, only one bag is coming. And we were like, okay, but whose bag is it? And so Kendall came and it was both of our bags, which I'm so excited about because in my checked bag, I had like a few of my like more expensive Free People dresses in my like carry-on bag. So I wasn't too bothered. But some of my favorite Free People dresses that I bought, my mom bought, and my favorite shoes and stuff, they were in my checked bag. And I was like, okay, but if this ends up being lost, are they gonna pay me back for all these dresses and shoes? But I had our passports and stuff, like a printed copy, because I learned that with studying abroad, always have like a printed copy of your passport in your bag in case it gets lost. They can open it up, TSA, they can open it up and see like where they can ship it to, or you know who to contact. So I wasn't worried about that. But long story short, American Airlines is not it. If you can find another way to get international, I highly suggest. I don't think that the staff, they can't do anything about that stuff because that's like not up to them. I'm sure they would not want to be dealt with like angry people all the time, but I think that American Airlines should give their staff more resources in order to better educate customers, especially with delays and just making sure people stay updated. Because the way that the first flight was handled, it was just the hottest mess and people were so angry because you miss a whole full day of the resort. Especially if you were promised to be there at like 11 a.m. and you don't get there till like 3 a.m. the next day. It's just you're out of that money for the resort and you're not really compensated. So we wrote like a little email, Kendall did. It was very well put together. It was very direct. It was kind, but it was also like very direct, which I appreciate because I feel like if you act crazy, you act a fool, it's not going to get you anywhere. You have to still show people kindness, even if you're so frustrated. So hopefully we get some like travel miles or something like that. I think that would be the only way that we would fly American again, is to have some type of like credits for flying, because I don't know, the whole experience was just not good whatsoever. But it was a really fun time. We made so many wonderful friends. We made friends with this guy named Juan Carlos, who was our like, he was like the waiter for a lot of the restaurants on campus. And when I say that, when me and Kendall first met him, we just instantly clicked. And I don't know, we exchanged contact information. He's just a great guy, and I think he's like raising his kids by himself, and he looks like he's about maybe like 28, 29. He has 2 babies and they are so beautiful. So we exchanged information and Facebook stuff just to stay updated. So if they ever come to America, or if we ever go back to Dominican, we can kind of link up. But the staff, phenomenal. Everyone was so nice, so pleasant. But it did make me and Kendall realize that we need to, like, I took Spanish high school, college, and I feel like God was telling us that with the connections with the people that we made, and also me and Kendall are like sponsoring a child in Ecuador, which I'll talk about later on. But we also have like a child that's 2 years old who speaks Spanish, and we sponsor him. So we're like his American family. And so like, I don't know. I think God is telling us that we need to like start taking classes for Spanish and relearn for me, and just, you know, I don't know. That trip was just so awesome. The people were so awesome. And it really did make me want to like relearn Spanish just so I can communicate, because I feel like there were so many more connections that could be made, but it's just a language barrier. But we met some awesome people. Then we also met a couple from Cornwall, and trip is already planned to go and see them when we do our European trip. They're an older couple. They're probably like, the wife, Leah, 46. I think the husband is like a couple of years older, so he might be like 50. I think he might be like 50, 51, 52. But legit, we met them our first like proper night at a bar and clicked, talked the entire time. And then we hung out with them another night, clicked the entire time. And then the last couple of days we kind of like saw them here and there, but also exchanged contact information. They have kids a few years younger than me, so like 24 I think, and 20. So it was just awesome. They seem like a really cool like aunt and uncle duo, and they stay in this cute little town. I'm just really excited about that. But me and Kendall did meet a couple that was just a hot mess. I'm gonna say too much. I don't think they would ever find this video, but when I say that they were drunk as a skunk, they were like, they say they were 60 something, but our parents are 60. And I guess time is on our parents' side, because they look great for 60. These folks looked like they were about 80, 90, but they were drunk as a skunk. And we met them because me and Kendall are just friendly. We like meeting people and we like just talking to people, but we don't like it when people like brag. I don't know if they were like bragging or if that was just their personality. They seem like good salt people, but also very opinionated, but also not about that nonsense. They were very progressive to be older, I feel like, especially from Texas. I feel like that's also like, woo, but we're from the South too. But anyway, you met them, good conversation. But the other, like 2 nights later, we kind of avoided them the other nights. So when we saw them out and about, we were like trying to go a different route, because we were like, I don't want to hear about all the property you own and all the money you have in a bank account. That doesn't mean shit to me, you know? And people who got money, they don't flaunt it like that. So I'm like, either you lying or you just like to hear yourself talk. So I was over it. And Kendall was like, yeah, I don't really want to talk to them either, because we just don't like people that brag. God don't like that either. I feel like, yeah, they just kept bragging. So we were just like the conversation, they did include us in it, but like it wasn't a fruitful conversation. So we just didn't want to waste our time anymore. So we were ducking and dodging them. We went to one of the rock performances. The performances of the night were awesome. So much fun. We sat in the front of the rock concert, which was really good. So we were there having fun, and then the people come down from the stage and like are in the audience. We turn around, and the lady we met, the one that I said that was a hot mess, shakes her skirt, lifts it up, shows her whole lady bits, and wasn't ashamed about it. I was like, that's somebody's mama and grandmama out here just showing everything. And I was just like, Kendall, did you see that? He said, I saw it. Didn't want to see it, but I saw it. And so we really tried to avoid them the last couple of days, because I was just like, you know, I'm all for having a good time, but I don't want to see that. I'm sure other people didn't want it, because it was a full blast. Think of like, I want to say there was probably like a solid 200 people like at the concerts, but they were decently spread out. But I was like, I'm sure these other 200 people did not want to see that either. But overall, it was a great trip. But I did just want to kind of like chit chat, because I realized that like I took a lot of clips, and I just wanted to be in the moment with my husband and us enjoy our new friendships and just enjoy the beach and have so much fun. But it was a really great trip, but we were so excited to be back home. It's super hot here, but I'm gonna wash all these clothes because finally I got the luggage. But Maybe that's all airlines right now, but me and Kendall did fly United not too long ago to Portland, and that trip went smoothly. But I'm so thankful and so blessed because we had such a remarkable and fun time, and I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I'm actually doing like a reset vlog right now too, so I'm at work sending emails, but honestly I might take a lunch break because I have another meeting at 1:30 and it's 11:45, and I've been sitting here since 8:30 because I started a little earlier because I had like 200 emails. It was like 178, but that was a lot of emails to go through. So anywho, I'm gonna stop rambling. Hope you enjoyed the vlog, and I'll see you in a few days because content. I feel like when you go on vacation, you get like a whole reset of like creativity and what you want to do, and I felt that. So we're gonna keep going. Hope you enjoyed. Look at the tan. I wore a white shirt today because I was like, ooh, look at my tan, everybody. But yeah, I'll see you later. I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.